Hey guys, this is the 2019 Aston Martin DBS Superleggera. So this is a jet black exterior and obsidian black leather and phantom gray leather with red stitching inside. 2019, as I mentioned, just hit 8,000 miles. This one has a crazy spec on it, so I'll zoom out a little bit to get better optics on it, but there's carbon everywhere. You can see in the gills, the side vents, all the front is carbon. This thing has a massive grille. It's a 5.2 liter V12 twin turbo, 715 horsepower, 663 pounds of torque, top speed 211 miles an hour. It's got the forged carbon emblems all around. It's a little dirty right now, but the Superleggera, the badges are all forged carbon. Let's see, I know that's a pretty big option. This is a $369,000 MSRP car. I'll have to pause it, but I know the forged carbon wings, there you go, $2,300 option. It's got the carbon roof. It's got the carbon spoiler, as well as the rear diffuser. You like that license plate, don't you? The emblem on the back is all forged carbon. So the only thing on the exterior that I would consider a con, if you will, or something that needs to be maybe addressed. See this little scuff right here? It's hard to see in the camera, but it looks like the previous owner probably hit it going into the garage. Now this thing is wide. It is 78 inches wide, and I've got a Ferrari Lusso that's 80 inches, and it's still tough to get into the garage. I could see how the mirrors could have gotten hit, but other than that, it's gorgeous on the exterior and interior. If I were to keep it, which I may keep it, I would probably do a full polish on it. In the full sun, you start to see a little of hairline scratches just from someone washing it with hand. So it needs to be polished and honestly a ceramic coating. Calipers are I think Vivid Red is what they call it. And then I'll show you some of the inside. So it's a combination of black and phantom gray, but on camera it looks a little gray, but it's black in person. It's got the colored seat belts. It's got all the red contrasting stitching. I figured this is like Tranquil or some type of unique stitching, but it's gorgeous. Everything in here is pretty clean, minus my kids leaving their dirty footprints. They do sit in the back, which is kind of cool. It's a 8-speed. I'm cheating a little bit looking at the spec card. The only thing inside is the previous owner, I guess his shoes or boots would scruff this on the way out. That's easily fixed with just a black dye. But let me get in. This is all carbon, all this dry carbon everywhere, which is really stunning. The rear of the seats, which is hard to see, but that's all carbon too. It's got this really unique design on the ceiling. I'm not the best videographer, so bear with me here. The steering wheel, I don't know why, but I love this, just the way it feels. The Alcantara on the side, but the carbon on the 10 and 6 position is really, really nice. The carbon shifters, paddle shifters. Yeah, everything in here seems to be fully operational. I wish it had CarPlay. If you want to do CarPlay, I have looked into it. It's a plug and play option. I think it's like $600 to $1,000, which again, if I keep it, I'll do it. There you go. There's the miles, 8,043. What else? So the hood's pretty neat. I won't do that because I only have one hand, which you can open one hand, but it opens clamshell, opens that way. And then when you go to close it, it's soft close, which is pretty nice. A nice luxury feature. There's no scratches or chips on the front. If I were to keep it, I would probably either put a PPF on it or even decide to maybe even wrap it. I've always wanted this silver, kind of James Bond looking Skyway or Skyfall silver. So maybe one day I'll do that. But anyway, gorgeous car. Hope this helps.